This is your reading from the 13th to the 31st of August, 2026. So I have been going live so I can get y'all's content out without delay because it's already the 13th of August. How? So I'm like, work smart, not hard. No editing, no uploading, no more uploading, no more editing to add to that. We just get your message out straight up, quick and easy. I hope y'all enjoy y'all summer. Let's get into your message, Pisces. Spirit guys, connect me to Pisces. What's the message I need to share with Pisces? Pisces placement, sun, moon, rising, whatever Pisces placement you have. What are the messages for Pisces? May all messages be for the highest good of all involved, with harm to none. Oh, and yeah, sorry for all the sweat marks and shit. It's hot. What's the message for Pisces, spirit guys? What's the message for Pisces? No message? Oh, here's your 3 cards, all in one go. The Knight of Swords, the Ten of Staffs, and the Death card. So, just like everybody's energies, we had that new moon eclipse yesterday. And we all seem to be going through some kind of death and rebirth, which is normal, right? Which is natural for eclipses. Eclipses come in, shake up the energy, and put us where we need to be for our highest good. Now, Knight of Swords, there could be some, the energy seems to be moving fast. Some of y'all could be literally moving or traveling. Things feel heavy. And I feel like one of your messages here is to prioritize. Don't try to take on all of these different things. There's some kind of new cycle coming in. Let's see, top of the deck is the Four of Swords. So rest is important. All right, it's under your Knight of Swords. So if you've been moving fast, your mind has been going a mile a minute, you bouncing from here to there all over the place, it's time for you to bring your energy down. There's a need for you to slow down. There's a need for you to rest and take stock. There's a need to reflect as well. There's a need to stop trying to figure things out. Things will make sense. All right, let's see. Bottom of the deck is a King of Swords. So there's the thoughts. Y'all are very much in the mind. Ace of Swords under that. Very much in the mind. We have a Death card here. All right, so this is something that you might have been contemplating. This is the way I'm seeing it. There's some big change or transition that you have been thinking about, you've been planning for. It doesn't feel very impulsive, to be honest. It feels as if this is something that you have been planning, all right? And it's very much your truth. For the Ace of Swords here, there's a Page of Staffs at the bottom of the deck. So you feel, and the Magician, you feel called. And the Judgment card, wow, Pisces, and the Hierophant. Wow, 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 wow. Whatever is changing in your life, whatever is coming in over the next 2 weeks, y'all have been, this is not random. It's a sense of calling back your power. I saw the Five of Cups as well. You might have been trying to hold on to something that's been gone. Five of Swords, something that you've lost, connected to your relationships. I could keep going on and on. This is crazy. This story is very interesting. Some kind of conflict you might have been holding on. There's a sense of resentment or sadness, grieving, whatever this conflict is. You are being called into your spiritual practices or your routines, going back to your routines in order to bring some sort of stability into your life. You feel that call. There's a level of being reborn for whatever's happening, reminding you of your power here with the Magician. And you could be either offering to the world a new, you feel this passion, you feel this energy coming back to you, and you could be showing it to the world. So this could be through social media, for example, and it's part of your truth. Well, can't make it up. At the heart is the Hangman. There's Pisces energy right there with your Page of Swords and your Ace of Coins. So let's see. Page of Swords, the Hangman, the Ace of Coins. Something that you need to speak up on, that you've been waiting for the right time, like divine timing. Whatever you've been thinking about, it's going to has the potential to bring you some resources, right? So with the Ace of Coins, that shows that it's based in reality. It's not just an idea, it's not just a thought, it's not an illusion or a delusion. This is something that can actually turn into something real and can bring forth resources and materials into your life. Four of Swords, the Hangman, and the King of Swords is your foundation. All right. Rest is a big part of your story for the rest of August, Pisces. There's a need for you to rest. There's a need for you to surrender to whatever's happening around you. Whatever burdens you've been carrying, I feel as if you're being asked to lay them down. All right. You're being asked to. Are they even your burdens? Are they even yours? You're about to see the light on something. You're about to see how you've been weighing yourself down, and it's not even your energy. Let's get your word of advice. That was quick. What's a word of advice for Pisces? Thank you. All right, so we have 5 of Coins and 7 of Coins. Wow. So when it comes to your money, things feel a little bit heavy. You might feel like you have a lot of responsibilities monetarily wise, right? You feel as if, for some of you, you've been working on something for a long time and you're wondering if you're wasting your time. The money doesn't feel like it's flowing like how you would want. But the thing is, that will change, right? Fives don't stick around. 5 is transitory energy. And then with the 7 of Coins here, there could be this pessimism trying to seep in. You're wondering if you have what it takes to carry the load, and it's not even load, if you have what it takes to stay the course. And it might just be that you just need to rest and then pick it up again. Not that you need to drop it all together, but just rest. And what I love about the fact that the 7 of Coins showed up is that I said to you, the 5 of Coins doesn't stick around. This energy will transition. And you jump from a 5 to a 7. Is it that you're trying to do everything on your own? Because the 6 would normally be about receiving help. Is it that you are trying to do everything on your own? Maybe are you receiving the help? Is help being offered, but you might not receive it or see it? But the point is that you're moving out to that sense of scarcity. All right. Take a break. Don't give up. That's essentially the energy, right? And look, here it is, connected to work. 3 of Coins. So money is on your mind. Let's get one more card for your word of advice. Let's balance this out. Let's see. All right. 8 of Swords. Oh Lord. So a lot of what's happening for you, Pisces, is in the mind. Not necessarily that it's real, right? You might feel like you're trapped in some way, that your hands are bound, your hands are tied. You don't have any control. It's almost as if you feel like life is happening to you and you are not an active participant in it. Like life is, you, no matter what you do, things don't seem to be happening the way how you would want them to unfold. But that's your thoughts, that's in your mind. That's not what it really is. It's just that things take time to cook, and you got to give them time to cook and not lose sight of that. 8 of Staffs, and it can go from one extreme to the next where nothing seems to be happening, and then all of a sudden everything happens all at once. All right, where you are directing your energy, your efforts, you are in the right direction. You moving in the right direction. You being asked to trust that. Let's see what's your final message. What's the final message here for Pisces? Aha, love it. You have the Ten of Swords and the Chariot. It's time to move on from draining yourself. It's time to move on from connections and situations that are draining your energy. And whether or not you're ready to move on or not, that's what's happening. The change is happening. The movement is happening. First card is the Knight of Swords. All right. Movement. And again, it starts with your mindset. Perhaps the movement that you desire in the 3D is down to your mindset, how you see yourself, the things you tell yourself, the way how you see in the situation. Maybe it's about changing your perspective in some way. But regardless, the point is there's a momentum that's building and things are starting to move forward. Do what you can do and rest. You can't control the situation. And I'm talking about travel and whatever, and I'm getting an email from British Airways. I'm talking about movement, and a British Airways email just came through. So wherever you've been feeling exhausted, drained, things don't seem to be unfolding for you, boom, change comes in and you are moving forward. Look to the future. Let's see what's at the top. 3 of Cups, celebration. And at the heart is the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups, the Queen of Coins, and Knight of Cups. So something could be presented to you, whether this is love, this is support, whatever it is, and you could be like, I don't know. You might be a little bit unbothered. You might be so caught up in how things should appear that you don't even see this offer coming to you. It can lead to you feeling very good when it comes to your money with the Queen of Coins behind, right? You might dismiss something and it is exactly what you are waiting for. It could be the game changer. So don't be too quick to dismiss. Let's get one more card for your final message, actually. One more card for Pisces. And they give me a whole bunch of cards. What is this? The High Priestess, the Temperance card, the 3 of Coins, the 8 of Staffs, the 4 of Staffs. Look at the energy. So your intuition is very strong. You know what you know. Temperance is asking you to be patient. The 3 of Coins, your collaborations, collaborators, partnerships, being sought out for your specific gifts and talents is coming in. You can get an email, text, something coming in fast moving energy, and it will lead to you celebrating. Wow. That is your message, Pisces. Let's get some oracle cards for you. Something in my eye. Oh. Sorry, love. Something in my eye. Something just flew in my eye. All right. What's the message for Pisces? Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. All righty then. Thank you, Spirit. Guys, for confirming my messages. Bottom of the deck. Ego, see from a higher perspective. We have Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. High Priestess, Pisces. At the heart is Stargazer, set your sights higher. I love this. Yeah, just checking to see if my mic was still on. Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Yep, fears and desires. And we have Druid, hold the space. So this is a message of not making any drastic decisions, that whatever you are working on, building, to keep on that path, stay on that path. Don't get impulsive and switch it up. You need to hold the line. All right, give the energy time to cook. a message for Pisces, spirit guides? All right. Ooh. We have Hawk Spirit. Let spirit be your guide. I love when I get my confirmations. Bottom of the deck is Be Spirit, sweet results await. Rabbit Spirit, now is a lucky time. Pisces. Yes, 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 yes. I see 10 to the small things. My mind kept telling me to look at the card under Rabbit Spirit. It's Mouse Spirit, 10 to the small things. So tie up any loose ends. All right, take care of the mundane and keep on keeping on. At the heart is Skunk Spirit, know your worth. We have Wombat Spirit, be at home. And Horse Spirit, freedom is yours. First card is the Knight of Swords, movement, movement, movement. Then we have the Chariot, movement, freedom is yours. You're not tied to anything. Let's get a Trust Your Vibes card to see what you need to do when it comes to your spiritual life. What's the message for Pisces? All right, we have Be Generous. Okay, Be Generous is here for you. Whatever that should mean for you. We have Sleep on It. So this is the message if you are in need of spiritual guidance from your guides, your spiritual team. Before you take a nap, before you go to sleep, ask your question. Ask them to bring you the message, whether it's through your dreams or when you wake up. You just know what the message is. Top of the deck is vibe check. Okay, making sure that the energy you feel is actually yours and not other people's, or it's not the environment you're in. Do a daily check where all throughout your day, when you start to feel a little bit odd, like really stop to think, check to see if that energy is yours. At the heart is, it was just 1717. At the heart is decide. All right, make your decisions and keep on keeping on. Talk shop. This is about connecting with like-minded people. To do just that. Talk shop. Maybe people who have done what it is you're working on. So if you're looking into entrepreneurship, talk to like-minded individuals, maybe in the same field, in the same niche as you. All right, we have exercise your vibes. So a need to move your energy. If you feel tired, maybe you need to move your energy. If you feel like you lack creativity, you lack inspiration, move that energy. It's also about exercising your intuition, exercising your vibes. Like, don't just get the downloads and then don't take the steps to use it. I cut the deck, and here's the full moon in Pisces card. Balance spirituality and practicality. I mean, messages are hitting Pisces. All right, let's see. What's the message for Pisces for the rest of August? All right, so you had now is a lucky time, Rabbit Spirit, and luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. Come on, Pisces. Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. We had a new moon eclipse yesterday. Bottom of the deck is new moon eclipse. Expect powerful change. Oh, Pisces, your messages. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. All right, that's the sign opposite you. So maybe connect to Virgo energy to bring that balancing your spirituality and practicality into play. And at the heart is the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. All right, we have be bold and make the first move. And adjustments are required, third quarter moon. Pisces, that is your message for the rest of August. I hope that these messages bring you all the answers that you need. Please like, comment, share, let me know what's the vibe. And I think I'll be doing lives. From now on. Y'all get y'all's content without delay. I don't have to stress about editing. It's a win-win for everyone. I love it. All right, my loves, Pisces. So that's your message. Check out the other videos so you get a nice, well-rounded message with your different placements. Tomorrow I'll be going live for Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. And that will wrap up all of August readings. All right. So check the rest of the videos on my channel. Take care, my loves. Be well. Enjoy the rest of your August. Bye.